Hi guys, I am going to cook curry chicken outside. So I have prepared all of my ingredients that I'll need. So far I need curry chicken, coconut cream or creamed coconut, potatoes, and dumplings. We call them spinners. Of course, a pot. And I actually have coconut oil as well. So join me outside. Alright, here we are outside. I have my clean pot. I'm going to place it on the grill. I'm hoping that the flavor will be more infused on the open flame. Alright, so I have a little bit of coconut oil left. Just coconut oil. Once this is hot, I will pour it in quickly. It's hot real fast. So the chicken, I've only been marinating this for about 2.5–3 hours. Ideally, you want to do it overnight if possible. I have a piece of bay leaf here, some pimento. I actually brought these pimentos, pimento seed from Jamaica when I was there a while ago. And this is just chicken breast. Usually we cook with the entire chicken leg, and actually the entire chicken cut up into pieces. So here go the chickens. So we're gonna pour some coconut oil to make sure. Well, that's pretty much all I had left, to make sure the pot does not burn at the bottom. So basically, thyme, scallion, and onions are very important ingredients in Jamaica. I actually had just a tiny piece of thyme left in my garden, and a piece of scallion I had inside. So anyhow, you could do little by little. You could just place each individual piece of chicken in the pot, or you could just pour the whole thing in there. Generally, pour water in here and rinse it out and then pour it in there. You know what? I forgot the right cover, so I will need to get the correct cover for this. You want it to brown at the bottom somewhat, and then eventually it'll cook through. Now this meat will cook very fast since it's chicken breast and not chicken legs or chicken thighs or whatnot. So yeah, and already the color is beautiful. You want a nice yellow, orange yellow too. So anyhow, I'm gonna let this take care of itself. The fire is high, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover and cover it, and pour the water, add the water to the container, and let it all basically simmer down. But I do want it to brown somewhat. All right. I'll be back. So I have the water now. I poured about 3 cups of water in the container, and I'm going to pour it on top. This chicken is cooking nicely, but basically you want to make sure it's covered because all the juices, you want the creaminess in the juices. So pour the water in. Make sure everything is covered. And then this should cook for at least 30 minutes. Now between the cooking time, between the now and 30 minutes, I will be adding some more ingredients. I don't want the potatoes too soft. So here's the correct cover. And voila, there it is. Leave that there. All right, so I'm also going to add a piece of creamed coconut. We call it coconut cream. This is what it looks like. This is frozen. This is kept frozen in the freezer for a long, long time. So ideally you want to add about this much. All right, so I'm going to add about 1/4 of the coconut cream, and it'll be cream. It'll help the chicken to be creamy or creamier. All right, so I am back here with my potatoes and my spinners. This has been cooking for a while now. And I also want to add some more curry to this because we want yellow. Curry is yellow, not white. So as you can see, it's boiling. It's not going to take too long, or cooking, I would say. I'm going to add some more curry to this. Before I add anything else. You have to add the curry early enough to make sure that it cooks perfectly. Oops. Making a little bit of mess. Want a nice, rich, creamy texture. The color is just not there yet, and curry comes in different shades. I mean, you know, that depends on what country it comes from too. This one is actually Blue Mountain Country Jamaican curry powder. This is the one I'm currently using. It may not be my favorite one, but that's the one that I have right now, that I have open, that I'm using. There's so many different types. All right, so let me go ahead. My hands are clean. Add the potatoes. I washed them. I have the water, some water on still. I'm gonna pour them in. I'm going to throw the water away somewhere. All right. Make sure the potatoes are completely cooked. And then it's going to be boiling again soon. But I'm going to also add we call them spinners. Add the little dumplings to them. I've already pre-done them too, so basically one at a time. Drop them in. Save a little bit of time. It's a cool process. All you do is, I don't add salt to these actually, since we are a low sodium family. I usually don't use extra salt in my food. And if they're coming a little weird, you can just spin them. They're called spinners because you spin them. And I'll show you what that means. Basically, you get the flour. Just add the water to the flour, and then you can make them as big or as small as you'd like. We like the big ones. This is, oh, okay, that's too long. Uh-oh. All right, I've had that up. I should clear that in. About 15 minutes ago. It doesn't matter though, it's all good. Your pot. I'll just drop this in here. Drop this in here. Most important thing is having clean hands. Clean hands. This is not going to be perfect, but just turn it on. This is a small one. Baby. And the last one. Alright, I can just sit for a few. And then I'll stir it. I need to wipe that off. So yeah. I mean, usually our hands are dirty, you know, with the flour, but I've already washed my hands when I did the dumplings. So ideally you want to have clean hands, of course, clean area if possible. Obviously this is a griddle, and we've been using it, so that's how it is right now. I'm in the backyard. The chickens were over here a while ago. They came looking for food and now they're gone again. But yeah, this needs to be washed. This is, you see the curry? Curry stains. So don't get it on yourself. And this is what, the second day of fall, but for us in Central Florida, it's going to be summer for a while. And so I love cooking outside. Usually I have to wait until the sun kind of, you know, not really go down, but just is passing through. Have already passed our area. So I've been cooking outside for a while now. Actually for many, many years, but this summer for a while. So we'll give it a stir. So now the dumplings are thick. Of course you want to let it cook more for at least 15 or so minutes. And then season to taste. I usually go ahead and add some more seasoning again. I usually add more scallions, tomatoes, thyme, and whatever else I add. Oh, a piece of bay leaf. Okay, I already have bay leaf, but I usually add some more at the end for a more flavorful, fresher taste. But this could just sit here now for the next 15 or so minutes, and then it should be ready.